Welcome to a Southeastern Conference matchup we have been waiting for. Florida versus LSU. The Gators and the Tigers have produced matchups that feature upsets, trickery, and some memorable moments. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the fifth-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team is on the field to move this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Gators offense making their way on the field today. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
On the ground, it's Ball. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Early adversity here. They face a third down in the opening possession. To throw, it's Lagway. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And that pass ball is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Big moment in the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's contact on the throw. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
The Gators will send the punt team onto the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So LSU's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better. That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Ball fielded at the 45. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Looking deep down the left side. What a catch! Touchdown, Gators. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner, and the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Florida 7, LSU 0.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to field it. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made at the 24 as they began to put a drive together.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, you go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
And at first down, they go right back to him. He's past the marker and still going. They break him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Because the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Finds his man. It's Anderson.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Durham. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Punt over the middle. It's Anderson. Looks like LSU has the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And the pass ball is incomplete as time expires in the first quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Quarterback still with the football. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That's reeled in. It's Wilson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid game.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
A second down after that completion. On the run, it's Ball. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down.
What a nice 1st down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner to stop him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. With the catch, it's Sturdivant. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, it's a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's found some room at the 45. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The Gators pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Using his legs, it's Ball. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Important 2nd down play coming up. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. So in the 2nd quarter of play, this game remains tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Quarterback looking to scramble. Gets some space around the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Sharp. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
With the catch, it's Anderson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a 2nd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
He's brought down at the 21. Brings up 3rd.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, seems like every time Florida and LSU get together, magic happens. And halfway through this one, the sparks have been flying. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. 2 quarters to go. Time to find out who comes out on top, guys, between the Tigers and Gators.
Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up.
And the Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Anderson. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle, it's Anderson.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and short. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Caught for the completion. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Tigers. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch. It's Ball. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. The sure hands, it's Jackson. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The Gators will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the returner. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That's caught. It's Anderson. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. An important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
A risky call here. Close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Catch made in space, look out. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. completion makes it 2nd and short. Bootleg looking to throw. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on 3rd down. It'll bring up 4th down, and right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best 4th and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Single back takes the handoff. And he stops short. Huge play by the defense on 4th down. They will take over, protecting this lead. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. On the run here, lets it go. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys...
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU. The momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner trying to create good field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. The shotgun handoff here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. Quick throw over the middle. The sure hands. It's Wilson. What a catch by the sophomore.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you could sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Ball. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense inbounds so they keep that clock moving.
Play action fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking to throw again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. Grab down the middle. It's Ball. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. Stays on his feet. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Ball. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Touchdown, Florida. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, I mean, this game was essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
The extra point is good. The late touchdown makes it more respectable, but the ball game was over.